checking in for another episode. Back in the workshop to do a full refurbishment on this Gunn Moore. This is a Gunn Moore Neon L540 blade, and it's a custom edition. And you can see it's been extensively used by the owner of the bat. We're doing a full refurb of this one, so that involves taking off all of the stickers, all of the edge tape protective facing, and getting it back to as close as we can to a brand new bat. There's also been a previous repair on the toe of this guy. We'll have a look and make sure that that's still okay, and put on some new Gunn Moore stickers after that, and a new protective facing, because the player that owns this bat really likes those protective facings. Right guys, plenty to get through today, so let's get into it.
Guys, not too sure how well you can pick it up, but one of the things that when you're doing repairs to cricket bats that you need to be careful of, and that's all putting on facings, is being careful not to score the timber. Hopefully you can see this line here across the face of the bat. Now that's actually where the previous repairer has actually cut with some type of knife, probably a Stanley knife, to remove the bottom part of the plastic facing. And what that does is actually hit the timber. Now if you oil your bats, the oil will actually get into that mark there and will open that up. And so over time, you end up with a weak point across the timber here. So the general recommendation is to not cut the facing on the bat first. You need to peel the facing back, then cut it, then push it back down, or cut the facing, then put it on. Otherwise, you end up with a couple of $100 to close to $1,000 bat with this score line and damage to the bottom.
guys, so that concludes the refurbishment of this Gunn Moore Neon, now in siren stickers, and it's come up an absolute treat. Pretty impressed with this one, guys. Just a quick round out. That repair to the toe was done pretty well. The only piece that I would have been a little bit concerned about longer term is the slide score across the timber, which would have, over time, would have opened up, but with a nice general sort of light sand, that's resolved that now. So guys, overall this bat's now essentially presents as if it's a new bat, which is exactly what we want for the customer. This was a full refurbishment, including a new clear facing, and I think it's come up looking exceptionally well. Alright guys, this is Clinton from Bat and Ball Cricket. We'll catch you again really soon. Bye for now.